Hello, this module of Create Cell Bank is about using social media to build your brand and drive traffic. Now, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Blogger blogs, LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest, and Instagram are the social media applications we're going to touch on. We're also going to touch on MailChimp, which will be an email collection, list building, and broadcast email application. All of these applications will store some level of personal data. The content you upload, the actions you take, and the interactions your social media site has with other sites and other users. So don't post anything about yourself that you don't want the general public to see. And don't post anything that's business confidential. So we're going to use a couple of examples from the Magic Platform as we move forward, just so to make it kind of real. Now, finding content for your social media posts. And before we look at these other social media options, let's look at the content that goes into it. Your e-commerce store is really the first place you should look for images and verbiage to provide content to post. Now on 33leather.com, here's a snapshot of 6 of the over 100 items from that store. And each item has plenty of content. It's got an image, it's got short text. If you click on it, you have longer text. Of course, you got the price and various things like that. So you have 6 days worth of content here at one post per day per social media application. And so each post that you put up there could have links that go back to your store, or they can go back to the exact item in your store. And on the Magic Platform, that's fairly trivial to accomplish. So, you can use DuckDuckGo to search AliExpress.com for images to avoid copyright issues. And just make sure the image says AliExpress.com underneath the header, so it's safe to use the image, because the publishers and the manufacturers and the distributors on AliExpress have put those content, those images into a form that you can use them. So use Save As and save it off. Now, if you want to find and post content on fashion, a DuckDuckGo search for fashion men AliExpress gives you this. And you might, you look at that, you scroll down, you might find some things that you want and you want to add to your particular store. Now you can filter this by coming in and going on the colors. So there's a lot of colors, and we'll see on the next page. If you, instead of black and white, pick red, you can see that, and you can get a lot of red things, find those. If you're looking for sunglasses, you do sunglasses men AliExpress, and you get these, and you can look at those. Add the color filter, and for yellow, just pick a color, and you can see all those. And if you see something that's cool, you go back to AliExpress. You use the Magic Dropship Fulfillment plugin to Chrome, or the extension to Chrome, and you add it to your to that extension, and then use Multi-Scraper to add it to your store. So this is a good way to do product research. Now, searching on sunglasses AliExpress, one of the images that pops up is this, which has both female, male, and a collage of other sunglasses at the bottom, which is really powerful for social media. What's really key here is that you've got these sunglasses in your store. Now, you can break this apart, or you can just send this to the sunglasses section. So what we have is, we've got, in the lower left corner is TikTok, then going up is Twitter, Facebook, moving across Blogger, LinkedIn, YouTube, then going down Pinterest and Instagram. And then at the very bottom middle is MailChimp. So, on the outside are those applications, but then at the bottom is MailChimp, which, you can draw in subscribers or followers to build an audience related to the keywords, key phrases, hashtags of your landing page, website, or e-commerce store. So where do you set up accounts on these? TikTok is an app, or you go to tiktok.com. And when I say an app, that means you either go to the Google Play for Android, or you go to the Apple Store for iOS devices, and you download it. And all of these work, both app and desktop, except for Instagram at this point. But we'll talk about that in a sec. So, you go to tiktok.com, twitter.com, but we'll go through this in a little bit more detail. So TikTok, you go there, this is on a desktop, and you can log in, and there's a lot of different ways to log in. You just got to be careful that if you do log in using one of these, it'll oftentimes ask you for contacts and various other things. The information will go across. Twitter, twitter.com, sign up or log in if you already have an account. Facebook, here's the sign up page, blogger.com, and fill in your information. LinkedIn, sign up, cold join, so you can agree and join. Now notice they have a relationship with Facebook, that you can use your Facebook credentials. And you want a YouTube account, here's where you go to youtube.com, Pinterest, pinterest.com, Instagram, and you can go to instagram.com, but you can't really use it in the sense that you can't be posting. So you come over and you go to either the Google Play or Apple Store and download these. MailChimp, you can sign up for an account at MailChimp using this. And this link used to, it's got the information you can sign up. And it used to contain a free domain offer, but it might have expired by now. So here's that link, what it brings you to, and you can sign up free or sign up now, and you come to that page. So you can search around and see what you find. So now, the following slides are just some examples of postings to social media. You can go on any of those social media accounts once you have an account, put in some hashtags and search for yourself. But it's just interesting to see some of these. TikTok, you can put this stuff in, and these short videos are really important elements. And by short, they're 15 seconds. So take the items in your store and do. Now you can also repurpose your videos from TikTok to YouTube, or your blog, or whatever that you see. Instagram, you put up your posts, you add some description that's appropriate for your store, you have a link to your store. And on Twitter, you want to make sure you, of course, add hashtags that are appropriate. Facebook, again, hashtags. And Facebook is an authority site. It's got well over 2 billion registered users. Over 1 billion people log in and use it every day. And in addition, Google, Bing, and other search engines track it. So I just want to, given that, I want to take just a quick detour and go through setting up a Facebook fan page. So you go on Facebook.com, create a page, you set up your store, and this is just an example of your fashionstore.com profile picture. I'm going to skip add to favorites, but this one is your preferred page audience. I want to spend a little bit of time on this. You can have locations that are worldwide, or you can go down to a country, a state, a region, a city, zip code. I don't know if you want to use an address, but you could. You can put in an age demographic, minimum age, maximum age, gender. You can have all, men, women, and interests. You can look for suggestions, or you can browse, and languages. Now, the reason this is so important is that this is part of the advanced topic of using Facebook ads, which will be in an advanced course. So you need a cover image. So first you have to find a cover. So you go searching for it. And as long as you put Facebook cover in there, you'll get all these that have the right format. And you pick one, you go, oh, this looks great. It's a public domain image. Or if you're searching for sunglasses, you get one of these. And you upload it. And then from there, you go add a cover, and you go click on it, and voila, it shows up. So that's all good. Next, you can add a Shop Now button. So, add a button, pick Shop Now, link it to your store. So let me just go over that again. You add a button. We're going to add the Shop Now button to a website, and you put in your link, and then now you have a Shop Now, so you can click on that and go directly to your store. In addition, you can upload photos and videos, write something. So you'll see this again quite often, just as an example. And that's what a post looks like. And you can boost the post, and if you pay money because however many followers you have, or of your particular store, it's not going to go to everybody, but you can use that, because then you can start getting Facebook generated statistics. Now on Twitter, you can tweet, you can pose a new tweet, and you put it together in the same thing. You put, or you can change it up, same image, same text, and go post it. Instagram, you hit the little plus button at the bottom of the screen, post it, and like I said, right now you can't take or upload photos from your desktop computer, and you can use the plus sign and put content up there from your phone. Now, posting content on your blog, when you get to a point you want to add new products, or you want to talk about your existing products, you can also write a blog post that describes your product or service, and add appropriate hashtags, and add links back to the page site or your store. If you utilize Google's Blogspot or Blogger to create a blog, Google will almost instantly search your new blog post. They love new content. And why do they do that? Well, Google bought Blogspot a long time ago, so they're very tightly integrated. Now, if you can either write your own, the Magic platform can help you with blog posts. Google Blogger, you can write those, or you can hire a content producer like shown below from Fiverr.com. And they'll write a post based on your keywords, key phrases, or hashtags. And now these are all 5-star. This only has one review, 15, 54. Starts at $15 to do a single post. And if you think about a post a day, that can get quite a lot, but nonetheless, you can repurpose a single post across multiple platforms. So if you don't like to write, you can certainly go to Fiverr and hire it done for you. Now, additionally, you can use a tool like Instant Article Wizard. And this is a paid service that you can get, and you can create and publish quality, unique articles, videos, and audio faster than you ever thought possible. And that's their quote. So you can go research that on your own and see what shows up. But here's just the YouTube video, and I'm just going to play a little bit of it.
Content is king. It's so true it's become cliche. More content means more traffic. More traffic means more money. You could be creating 10 times more high quality content than you are right now. I can almost guarantee that's true. And if it's true, think about what that would do to your bottom line. Let's go through all the steps you're currently taking to create just one piece of great content. And then I'm going to tell you how we can do that much, much better.
Okay, so that's good. You can go watch the rest of it. The point is, it'll take your keywords and it'll search the web and it'll put together draft articles for you, and it'll put together draft videos for you, and you can use those as content. It isn't cheap, it's powerful, and it's just something that you can take a peek at. So, the other is you look at what's successful. So when I say subdomain, I mean, like .blogspot.com, or you can use your own domain. Now the Sartorialist has their own domain up on Blogger, and you can look through here and you can model their format for your own blog. Because it's successful, you can certainly do that. Now, in addition, you might also reach out to them and ask to make a guest blog post about one or more of your top selling products. So this goes across all of them. That you just add various things on, and so in this module we've touched on setting up TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Blogger, LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, and MailChimp, all pointing or pulling information from your landing page, your website, or your e-commerce store. Thanks a lot.